Today, we'll explore one of the most profound teachings from Buddhist and Zen traditions: the transformative power of silence. Discover how quiet moments can deepen your relationships, sharpen your wisdom, and lead you to inner peace. Get ready for a story that might just change the way you see the world. In today's noisy world, we often equate speaking with strength and knowledge. We think that talking more means we know more. Yet, Buddhist and Zen teachings reveal a deeper truth. Silence holds extraordinary power. The ancient story, Wei and Master Chen. In ancient China, a young monk named Wei lived in a mountain monastery. Wei loved to talk. He shared his opinions on everything, corrected fellow monks, and argued about Buddhist teachings, believing his words made him wise. The monastery's old master, Chen, was different. He rarely spoke. The monks deeply respected him and often sought his guidance on difficult matters. But Wei saw Master Chen as just old and tired. One day, a wealthy merchant visited the monastery, hoping to test the monk's wisdom. He brought a complicated problem about his business. Should I expand my business to new cities, or should I focus on my current location? What does Buddhist wisdom say? Wei immediately took charge. He spoke for 20 minutes, quoting Buddhist texts and offering detailed advice. He felt proud of his knowledge. Other young monks also offered their opinions, debating different strategies. The hall buzzed with voices. Master Chen sat silently in the corner, calm and peaceful, and caught the merchant's attention. After all the monks spoke, the merchant approached Master Chen. "Master, you haven't spoken. What wisdom do you offer?" Master Chen looked kindly at the merchant, paused in silence, and finally said, "Listen to your heart. It already knows the answer." The merchant's eyes widened. In that silent moment, clarity dawned. He bowed deeply. "Thank you, Master. Your silence taught me more than all the words I heard." Wei was confused and frustrated. How could silence be more helpful than his careful explanations? He approached Master Chen afterwards. "Master Chen," Wei asked, "I don't understand. I gave the merchant lots of advice, but he thanked you for saying almost nothing." Master Chen smiled gently. "Young Wei, come walk with me." The lesson by the pond. They strolled through the garden and stopped by a serene pond. "What do you see in this water?" asked Master Chen. "I see our reflections, clear as day," said Wei. Master Chen picked up a stone and tossed it into the pond. Ripples shattered the reflections. "And now?" asked Master Chen. "The reflections have disappeared. The water is messy and unclear," Wei replied. Master Chen explained, "Words are like stones thrown into still water. Too many words disturb the clear reflection of truth. Silence keeps the water still, letting us see reality more clearly." He continued, "When you spoke at length to the merchant, your words created noise and confusion. In that noise, the merchant couldn't hear his own inner wisdom." Wei protested, "I was only trying to help." "Your intentions were good," said Master Chen. "But sometimes the most profound help is creating space. Silence gives people room to discover their own answers that come from within and are far more powerful than advice from outside." Types of silence. Master Chen taught Wei about 3 types of silence. Listening silence. Instead of thinking about what to say next, we fully listen. We hear not just words, but the feelings and needs beneath them. Peaceful silence. We're comfortable with quiet. In conversation, silence brings calm and clarity. Wise silence. We choose not to speak when words might cause harm or confusion, out of compassion. Wei began practicing these silences. He witnessed remarkable changes. When he listened silently, people felt truly heard and opened up. Peaceful silence made conversations calmer and less pressured. Wise silence helped him avoid arguments and improved his relationships. Silence creates space for growth. One day, an angry villager came, shouting about his neighbors and demanding justice. The old way would have argued, but the new way simply listened in silence. The man's anger faded, his voice softened, and he began to reflect. Maybe I was too harsh. Perhaps I should speak peacefully. In the quiet, the villager found his own solution. Wei learned that silence creates space for transformation. When we don't react immediately, people reflect and often discover their own answers. Silence and self-understanding. Master Chen reminded Wei, noise distracts us from our inner wisdom. Silence connects us with our deeper self. This brings peace and clarity. Wei made silent moments part of his day: meditation, quiet walks, and silent meals. These practices brought him peace, and when he did speak, his words carried new weight and meaning. The power endures. Months later, the merchant returned, grateful for Master Chen's silence. I followed my heart's wisdom. My business grew, but more importantly, I found inner peace. Wei realized that Master Chen's silence had planted a seed of wisdom within the merchant, a seed that grew into lasting change. Wei became renowned for his wisdom, listening deeply, speaking little, and creating the space for others to find their own answers. Takeaways for modern life. Silence isn't empty. True silence is full of presence and awareness. It requires skill, compassion, and courage. In today's world, we can apply these ancient teachings. Practice listening silence in your relationships. Create peaceful silence amid daily busyness. Choose wise silence when words might hurt. Silence deepens connections, lowers stress, fosters creativity, and brings us closer to our true selves. The story of Wei and Master Chen teaches us, sometimes the most powerful action is no action at all. In a world of noise, silence is a rare gift for ourselves and others. Remember, you don't need to fill every silence. Trust in the power of quiet moments. Let silence guide you to deeper wisdom. What an incredible journey discovering the power of silence. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and share in the comments how you plan to bring more mindful silence into your life. Don't forget to subscribe to BodhiRipple and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest wisdom-filled content. Discover more inspiring Buddhist and Zen stories, plus practical tips on meditation, mindfulness, and finding inner peace. Until next time, may your silence be rich with wisdom and your words filled with compassion.